Now first I take up with the doubts asked by you people, and don't worry if anyone has not sent me the doubts, that also you can raise your hand and ask it to me and we will take it up today. Okay, so I am taking up with the doubts asked by you people. Listen carefully. Okay, so very first doubt was asked by Rushil Patel. Rushil, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
You asked the doubt in worksheet 3, transaction 14, 21 and 32, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm taking up with that. Be attentive. Worksheet 3, transaction 14. Worksheet 3, transaction 14. Yes, read it loudly.
Opened a bank account with rupees 10,000 with Bank of Baroda.
Okay. Now, Rushil, how do we identify effect 1? First thing, what we identify effect 1?
What comes in?
Does anything come in the business here?
No, sir.
Which next question will you ask?
Expense.
Is any expense incurred here?
No, sir.
What is the next question you'll ask?
Receiver.
Who is the receiver?
Bank of Baroda.
So bank is the, you can simply write bank also. Bank of Baroda is not necessary to be written. Okay. Simply you can
Yes,
write
sir.
bank is the receiver. Okay, bank is the receiver. Affects bank account. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Receiver is important, you'll underline. Now, bank, when we say bank is the receiver, Rushil, what do we actually mean by that? Bank is the receiver means?
The amount is paid by check.
No. Raise your hand. Bank is receiver means actually what do we mean by that? Devansh? Devansh?
Hello.
What do we mean when we say bank is the receiver?
Bank is a receiver. 1 minute, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hardik?
It means the 10,000 are coming in our own account.
So we mean our account in the bank is the receiver.
Yes.
When we say bank is the receiver, we actually mean our account in the bank is the receiver. All of you keep this in mind, okay? Rushil?
Yes, sir.
Bank is the receiver means what?
Our account in the bank is the receiver.
Our account in the bank is the receiver. Now, second effect. Do you get the answer for what goes out?
Cash goes out.
Yes, we are depositing the money in the bank, means from the business, cash goes out. That will affect which account?
Cash account.
Cash account. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next doubt was transaction 21. Now read transaction 21.
Received cash from Nirali in full settlement or rupees 15,000.
Yes. What comes in?
Cash comes in.
So cash comes in, affects which account?
Cash account.
Cash account. Effect to what goes out?
Don't know, sir. Full settlement मतलब क्या?
Full settlement means you sold goods to Nirali for rupees 15,000 in the previous transaction.
Yes.
And she has paid full money, 15,000.
Okay.
Full settlement is done by her. Now nothing is pending. Okay, effect to anything goes out?
No.
Any income?
Income. The cash is the income.
No. Income means there must be service. There is no service involved here.
Okay.
Third question, who is the giver?
Nirali.
So we will write Nirali is the giver. Okay, affects Nirali account.
Sir?
Yes.
ये पर्सनल अकाउंट में नहीं आएगा, डायरेक्ट नेम लिखना होगा. निराली अकाउंट या फिर पर्सनल अकाउंट वो?
पर्सनल अकाउंट अभी तक मैंने पढ़ाया ही नहीं बेटा, तो कैसे आएगा?
नहीं, मुझे कंफ्यूजन हुआ तो मैंने टेक्स्ट बुक रिफर किया तो उसमें पर्सनल अकाउंट है इसलिए.
नहीं, right now don't go to that level.
Okay.
Okay, that will be doing in the next week.
Okay, sir.
Right now only this much is to be written what I am teaching you.
Name me direct.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Now next you have asked 32 doubt, right? Transaction 32.
Yes, sir.
Read 32.
Commission of the salesman was increased by 10%.
Have we paid the commission?
Increase.
Increase
No.
means now we decided that henceforth we will give him 10% more whenever he sells the goods.
Yes. Non-economic.
Non-economic transaction. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, until we pay that commission, we don't have any expense incurred in the business. We have just decided that henceforth we are going to give 10% more commission to the salesman. That's it. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Raise your hand who is still not clear with this 3 transactions, 14, 21 or 32. Anyone having any doubt in these 3 transactions, 14, 21 or 32?
Sir.
Yes, Rushil, you were asking something. Yes.
33 and 34 is also confusing.
33 and 34. Okay, cash sales. Cash sales means we have
Non-economic.
sold goods for cash. Cash sales means we have sold goods for cash. Okay? Now tell me, what will be the effect one? What comes in?
Cash comes in.
Cash comes in.
Goods are the hidden word.
Yeah, cash comes in, affects which account?
Cash account.
Cash account. Effect 2?
Goods goes out.
What goes out? Goods goes out. Goods goes out affects which account?
Sales account.
Sales account. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now read the next one.
Credit sales
Now
10,000.
credit sale means we have sold goods on credit.
Yes, sir.
Now to whom we sell the goods on credit?
Customer.
Means can I say debtors?
Yes.
Now technical term is to be used. I taught you already debtors. So credit sales means accounting term is to be used. We'll say we have sold goods on credit to debtors. Okay. Now what comes in?
Nothing. For now, cash.
We cannot say cash comes in because we have sold goods on credit. Right?
Then what?
Second question, is there any expense in the business?
No.
Third question, who is the receiver?
I am.
No. We are selling goods to whom?
Oh, debtor.
So debtors are the receiver. Customers are the receiver. Someone would be there, the name is not given. Some person is the receiver of a debtor's account. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
And second effect, what goes out?
Goods goes out.
Goods goes out. Affects which account?
Good. Sales account.
Sales account. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, raise your hand who is still having any doubt in 33 and 34. Rushil, your doubts are cleared?
Yes, sir.
Okay, mute yourself. Anyone else having any doubt in 33 or 34, raise your hand. Okay, now I take further. Next, further doubts were asked by Krishna Patel. Krishna, unmute yourself, Krishna Patel.
Sir, eighth one.
Yeah, worksheet 3, transaction 8 you asked in doubt, right? Read the transaction loudly.
Purchase goods of rupees 22,000 for a Desi Bros and sold half of it to Patel
So
Sons.
BROS is the short form of brothers. from Desai Brothers and sold half of it to Patel and Sons, right? Krishna?
Yes, sir.
There are two transactions here. Transaction 1, we are buying goods from Desai Brothers, and transaction 2, half of those goods we are selling to Patel and Sons. Okay?
Yes.
Now transaction 1, what comes in?
Cash comes in.
How come we are purchasing goods from Desai Brothers?
Yeah, good comes in.
Yeah, and name is given means is it a cash transaction or credit transaction?
Cash transaction.
Name is given, so it's a credit transaction.
Yeah, yes, credit transaction.
Name is given means we have to remember the name of Desai Brothers. Why we have to remember the name of Desai? Because we have not yet paid the money.
Yes.
So it's a credit transaction. And in credit transaction, you'll never say cash comes in. Okay?
Yes.
So purchase goods from Desai Brothers. What comes in?
Goods comes in.
Goods comes in. Affects which account?
Sales account.
No, when we purchase goods, purchases account.
Purchase account.
We are buying goods. We are, see here, can you see clearly first word?
Yes, sir.
We are purchasing goods, so purchase account. Okay?
Yes.
Effect to what goes out?
Cash goes out.
Which transaction it is? Credit transaction. Then how can cash go out?
Credit goes out.
Credit never goes out. Credit transaction means nothing goes out. We have not paid the money yet.
Okay.
You ask the next, you don't necessarily get the answer to the first question. You ask the next question to yourself. After what goes out, what is the next question you will ask to yourself if you don't get the answer?
What comes in?
What comes in is in first effect, Krishna. You need to revise the proper effects properly. In the first effect, we ask ourselves what comes in, which expense, who is the receiver. Okay?
Yes.
In the
Yes, sir.
second effect, we ask the question what goes out, which income, and who is the giver. You ask these questions to yourself, then only you answer the effects.
Okay, sir.
So, does anything go out? Nothing goes out. No.
Nothing.
Is any income earned here when we purchase
No.
goods? No. Ask the next question. Who is the giver?
They are Desi Bros.
Desai Brothers.
Desai Brothers.
So, second effect, Desai Brothers is the giver. Affects Desai Brothers account. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
You should ask these questions to yourself before you answer the effects. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, second transaction sold half of it to Patel and Sons. Okay? Now, again, tell me what is the first question you'll ask to yourself?
What comes in?
Does anything come in when we sell the goods to Patel and Sons?
No.
No. Ask the next question. What will you ask to yourself?
Who is the giver?
No.
Who
What
is the
comes in?
seller?
See in your notebook what comes in, which expense. For first effect, what comes in and which expense.
Goods go. What goes out?
Krishna. Just a minute, Krishna. Read this, what is written on the screen. I made you write this in the notebook. Read this.
What comes in? Which expense? What goes out and which income?
After which expense, what is else written? Who is
the receiver and who is the giver?
So in effect, one you to
Who is
ask
the
this
giver?
question to yourself. To get effect, one you to ask these questions to yourself. Are you able to understand? Krishna?
Yes, sir.
First, you ask yourself what
Yes,
comes
sir.
in. If you don't get the answer, ask yourself which expense. If you don't get the answer, ask yourself who is the receiver.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For second effect, ask yourself what goes out. If you don't get the answer, ask yourself which income. Still you don't get the answer, ask yourself who is the giver. Okay.
Okay.
Now, here sold half of it to Patel Sons. What comes in?
Wow. Goods comes in.
Beta, we are selling goods, then how come goods comes in? Nothing comes in.
Nothing.
So don't write nothing comes in effect, nothing account. Okay. Ask the next question. Which expense
sir.
is incurred? You don't get the answer. No expense is incurred.
No
When
expense.
expense is incurred, you'll be given
Yes, sir.
paid salary, paid rent. This kind of transactions will be there now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now ask the next question. Who is the receiver?
Patels and Sons.
Yes. You'll
Are
get
the
the answer
receiver.
in at least one of the three. So you'll write Patel and Sons is the receiver. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Affects which account? Patel and Sons is the receiver means Patel and Sons account. Now effect to ask yourself what goes out?
Nothing.
Why we are
Expense.
selling the goods? When we are selling the goods, goods goes out. Krishna,
Goods goes out. Yes.
we are selling the goods, so goods goes out. It will affect which account?
Goods account.
Sales account.
Sales account. Yes.
Okay, Krishna, are you able to understand the things what
Yes,
is going on? See that you practice the
Yes,
things
sir.
properly, and how do you practice the things properly? Ask repeatedly these questions to you yourself. If you are not asking these
Yes, sir.
questions to yourself, you all are making a big mistake. You will not be able to understand throughout the chapter what is going on until and unless you do a rigorous and detailed practice of asking these questions to you again and again. Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Mute yourself. Yes, any other doubt, Krishna? Krishna, any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, Rushil, unmute yourself. You have raised your hand again.
Sir, I have one another doubt.
Yes.
Sir, worksheet 2, question number 6.
Worksheet
Received question
transaction.
number 6.
Wait a minute. Worksheet 2, transaction 6. Okay, wait a minute. Yes.
Received interest of rupees 1200.
So,
Sir, this is cash
yes.
transaction.
Actually, cash and credit nahi aega. This is the third category, other non-economic transaction. Other economic transaction. It is neither cash nor credit.
What do we have to write in it?
This. If you remember, I have made you write economic transactions are of three types. Cash transaction,
Credit and others.
this is other economic transaction.
Yes.
Because cash and credit classification we do only when we buy goods or sell goods.
Yes.
Only when we buy assets or sell assets. Okay? Only in these situations we do the classification of cash and credit. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other doubt?
Sir, what we have to write in this?
Effects. Cash comes in, affects cash account. Interest is an income, affects interest account. We receive interest means cash comes in,
Yes.
affects cash account.
There is, this is not specified
What is not?
whether it is interest in bank or interest in cash.
Yeah, we can assume that it is interest received in cash. If it is received in bank, then we will say bank is the receiver.
Okay.
Here interest is an income, affects interest account. Okay.
Means if we write any cash or bank, it will not be wrong.
No, it will not be wrong. But ideally, when it is bank interest, they will mention bank interest. So it's advisably better you write cash comes in.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other doubt?
No, sir.
Mute yourself and lower your hand. Devansh, unmute yourself. Devansh,
Yes, sir.
what doubt do you have?
Sir, worksheet 3, 7th one.
Worksheet 3, 7th transaction. Gaurav sent goods as per our order. Here we gave order to Gaurav in 4th transaction. Okay.
Yes.
Now he sent the goods to us of this 5,000 value. Okay.
Okay.
Now he is sending us the goods means it is an economic transaction.
Yes.
Now he is sending us the goods. So what comes in?
Goods comes in.
Yeah, he is sending us the goods. So goods comes in.
Yes.
Goods comes in, affects which account?
Sales account.
अरे यार परचेज करेंगे ना, सेल्स तो कब आएगा? When we buy the goods.
Purchase account. Sorry.
Goods comes in can never be sales account. Okay.
Okay.
And what goes out?
Cash.
No. Name is given Gaurav. Is it mentioned we have paid the money?
Yes. No.
Okay, Gaurav sent the goods. Name is given means it's a credit transaction.
Huh.
So nothing goes out. We have not paid the money. Ask the next question. Which income?
Gaurav is receiver.
Gaurav is the giver. He is sending us the goods.
Giver, sorry.
And don't answer and jump on to the next question. What I am asking you, answer to that only. I asked you which income. You should say no income is there.
No.
Next question comes, who is the giver? Go in the order. That's what I am telling you all again and again. Don't directly jump on to the two effects. You ask yourself all the questions. Okay? Gaurav is the giver. Affects Gaurav account. Did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And don't jump on to directly the effects. Ask systematically all the three questions to yourself. Then only you'll get it correct.
Okay, sir.
Any other doubt, Devansh?
No, sir.
Mute yourself and lower your hand. Dhruv, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. I have doubt in transaction number 28, worksheet number 2.
Read it loudly.
Give a salary check of rupees 4,500 to Raju.
First question, what will you ask?
What comes in?
Anything comes in? Does anything come in?
Salary?
How can salary come in? Is it any commodity that walks and comes in the business?
No.
Then ask the next question.
Nothing comes in.
Hmm.
Salary, expense.
Yes, which expense is incurred? You'll say salary is an expense. Affects which account? Salary account. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Second effect, what first question you'll ask to yourself?
What goes out?
Does anything go out?
No, sir.
Next question, which income? No income. How can expense and income be there together?
Okay, sir.
Third question, who is the giver?
Bank is the giver.
we are giving check means bank will pay the money on our behalf. So bank is the giver, affects bank account. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir. But in previous transaction, we write Raju is means. Can't we write Raju is the receiver?
When do we have to remember the name of the person?
In credit transaction.
In credit
Okay,
transaction,
हाँ ये cash है.
this is a cash transaction.
Okay,
And
okay.
moreover, I already told you here that this rules which I made you write cash and credit transactions. Okay. In that I told you name you will see only in which transactions. See that only in goods or
Assets.
here salary is given means service is involved. Service is always cash. What did I tell you? Services are always cash.
Cash.
So no question arises of writing the name or not writing the name. Did you
Okay,
understand?
sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Any other doubts? Okay, next. Richita, unmute yourself.
Sir, in 21 of worksheet 3,
Worksheet 321. Yeah.
you have written that Nirali is the giver. So there is a word cash is given. So it can be cash transaction, though.
It is a cash transaction.
But Nirali is given, so it can be credit transaction. No.
See, when do we have to see the name? Only when the first rule is not applicable.
But in credit transaction, there will one case will be is the giver or the receiver. But this is
But
the
in
cash.
cash transaction also it is possible. See here, Richita,
Yes.
which are the 4 types of cash transactions possible? Read them.
Cash against goods, cash against assets, cash against services, cash against settlement of past receivables or payables.
This is a cash settlement of past receivable and payable. We sold goods to Nirali on credit earlier, so will she pay the money later on or not?
Yes.
So this is a cash transaction, but when she pays the money later on, we have to mention that she has paid the money. So we have to write Nirali is the giver.
Okay.
So it is no rule that in cash transaction person's name cannot come. There is no such rule. There is no such rule that in cash transaction person's name cannot come. Do you get this point?
Yes, sir.
If it is a past settlement of receivable or payable, person's name will also come in cash transaction. What did I tell you was only that in cash transaction, one effect will always be either cash comes in or cash goes out. But the second effect can be of person also. And in a credit transaction, one effect will always be someone is the receiver or the giver. Did you understand this? Richita,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
welcome. Any other doubt?
No.
Okay. Riya Deshwal, unmute yourself.
Sir, in worksheet 228, you have said it's a salary. जो सैलरी वाला जो था उसमें सर्विस कम्स इन नहीं आएगा.
But what did I tell you? Service we never write. First lecture itself I told you services we will never write.
Okay.
We will never mention services in our effects. Okay? We will always write expense or income. That's why I'm telling you don't write only service, because once you write services you'll get confused.
But sir, after writing service comes in, we can slash and write salary expense incurred.
Then later on you'll get confused here. Further part of the chapter. When we go to more elaborative rules, etc., you'll get confused. So better you do it the way I'm saying. When we come to the rules of personal, real and nominal account later on, you will make mistakes at that point of time.
Okay, sir.
That's why I've clearly repeated here. Services you don't write. Though service comes in, you always mention there is an expense. And when a service goes out, you never mention service. You always mention there is an income. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Richita, lower your hand and unmute yourself. Mute yourself. Richita,
Yes, sir.
in the chat box you mentioned question 10 also is a doubt. Which question 10?
Worksheet 3.
Worksheet 3. You did not ask that just now, you were unmuted. Received check from Nalin, right? Richita,
Yes, sir. That's
what comes in?
nothing comes.
Nothing comes in. Which expense?
No expense.
Who is the receiver?
Nalin is the receiver.
No, we have received check, so check we will deposit in the
Sorry, bank is the receiver.
Okay, check we will deposit in the bank. So bank is the receiver. Affects which account?
Bank account.
Bank account, right? Effect 2. What goes out?
Nothing.
Nothing. Which income?
No income.
No income. Who is the giver?
Nalin is the giver.
We are receiving from Nalin, so Nalin is the giver. Now this is again similar to the previous one. It is a cash transaction, but it is past settlement. So person's name will also come. Okay. We have received check from Nalin because in past we sold goods to Nalin on credit. So now he is paying 5,000 from that. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So whenever there is past settlement of receivable or payable, though it is a cash transaction, person's name will also come. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Then Riddhi Mehta, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
You asked question 7 and 8 as doubt.
Yes, sir, but
They are covered.
yes, sir.
Okay. Mute yourself. Kunj Sharma, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
You asked the doubt transaction 8 of worksheet 3.
Yeah, it is clear, sir.
It is cleared now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mute yourself. Mehak Pandya.
Sir, it is clear now because they were similar to question 10. So it is now
Okay,
clear.
question 23 and 25 of worksheet 2 is clear? Sure?
Yes, sir. Yes.
This cross check received from Abhishek and received dividend. Okay, raise your hand. What is dividend? Raise your hand. What is dividend? What is dividend? Hardik?
When the company makes some profit and we have invested in the company, the profit which we earn, it is called dividend.
Correct. When the company earns profit, company has how many owners? Many owners. They are called shareholders. Company has thousands and lakhs of owners which are called shareholders. So owners get the profit of the business. Same way in a joint stock company, shareholders get the profit of the business. They are in thousands and lakhs. So company has to divide the profit among lakhs of people. That every shareholder's share in the profit is called a dividend. For us, it is an income. Whenever we come across a transaction of dividend, you'll remember it is an income, and dividend is always directly deposited in our bank account. Company will not send us money order. Company will not come and give us cash for that. They will directly deposit the money in our bank account. So even if it is not mentioned, it is always a transaction where money is directly getting deposited in the bank. All of you write down this term, dividend. All of you write down this term, dividend, term number 7. Yes, write down in the terms, all of you. dividend. And over there write down the profits of the company. The profits of the company distributed amongst its shareholders. The profits of the company distributed amongst its shareholders is called dividend. It is an income. Okay, from our business point of view, we will always be receiving the dividend on company's shares. So we will always be treating it as an income. Did you all understand this? So if this 25th transaction is there, as I say, the money will directly get deposited in our bank account. So we will say bank is the receiver. Okay, we will say bank is the receiver, affects bank account. We will always say bank is the receiver, affects bank account. And further we will say dividend is an income. Okay, we'll mention further dividend is an income, affects dividend account. Okay, any other doubts in this worksheet transactions? Raise your hand. All are clear with all the transactions of worksheet done so far? Okay. So today we take up with the next point of capital and drawings. I'll explain you how the transactions of capital and drawings take place, so that after today when you see next lecture of Sagar sir, you'll be able to follow what is going on. Okay. So understand this thoroughly well, everyone. Be attentive. All of you can give the heading in your notebooks, capital and drawings transactions. Now, be attentive. What is the meaning of capital? Raise your hand. What is the meaning of capital? Aman Jaiswal?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, any amount invested by the businessman in his business is called capital.
Correct. So can I say whenever capital is there, owner invests the money in the business. So owner is the giver.
Yes, sir.
Now keep it in mind, everyone. In business, owner and business are treated separate. Owner and business are always treated separate. Means even if owner brings the money in the business, we treat it as a liability of the business. Even capital is a liability for the business. Business is supposed to pay back to the owner in the form of returns of profit every year. So even capital for the business is a liability, because business is bringing this investment in the business. Owner will expect, owner is bringing the investment in the business, he will expect that he every year gets profit from that business. So for the business, even capital is a liability. And all of you keep this in mind, that owner and business are two separate identities. Owner and business are two separate identities. Okay. So whenever capital is there, we will say owner is the giver, and that will affect which name of account? Capital account. And drawings means what? Raise your hand. Yashvi? Yes, Yashvi, what are drawings? You are not audible. We can't hear you. Khushali, are you able to listen? Khushali?
No, sir.
Riya, Christian?
Yes, sir.
What are drawings?
Any amount which is withdrawn by owner in the business.
From the business. And you must mention for his personal use without fail. Okay. So now when owner withdraws the amount from the business, we will say owner is the receiver. From business point of view, owner is receiving that money. And the name of account affected will always be drawings account. So all of you write down this in your notebook. Whenever there is capital, what effect will take place? Owner is the giver. And what will be the name of that account? Capital account. Whenever owner withdraws anything from the business, what effect will take place? Owner is the receiver, and that will affect which account? Drawings account. Okay. Any doubts in this? Raise your hand. Lower your hands first of all. Everyone. Now, any doubts, then only keep your hands raised so that I can explain that again. So whenever any amount is brought by the owner in the business, what effect we will give? Owner is the giver, and that affects which account? Capital account. And whenever any amount is withdrawn by the owner from the business for personal use, what effect will take place? Owner is the receiver, and that will affect which account? Drawings account. Okay. So you can say that what are these capital accounts and drawings account? They are owner's account. Both capital account and drawings account are actually owner's account. But we never write owner is the giver affects owner's account. We never write owner is the receiver affects owner's account. We have to write owner is the giver affects capital account, and we have to write owner is the receiver affects drawings account. You never write the name owner's account. Okay. Now understand why we never write the name of owner's account. Understand that. They unmute yourself. Dev Patel. Dev Patel.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of your father?
Pritesh Patel.
Pritesh Patel. What do you call him at home?
Daddy.
Daddy. Right? Or Pritesh directly. Do you call him by his name?
No.
Do you come home and say, Pritesh bhai, kemcho?
No.
You'll get a tight slap, right?
Yes.
What adjective do you use, all of you, for your parents, for father? You either say papa, or you say daddy, or you say bapuji. Jethalal would say bapuji, or you say pops, right? DDLJ, Shah Rukh Khan would say pops. So what are these adjectives used for father? Same way in the business, we have to give respect to owner. Remember that. We cannot write owner's name in the books of accounts. As you cannot write your father's name, you cannot call your father by his name. Business cannot call the father of business by his name. So as you use the adjective papa, business uses which adjective for owner when he brings the money into the business? Capital. And I told you in the first lecture, capital is like papa, drawings is like mummy. Right? So remember this. Okay, so whenever owner brings any amount in the business, we will never say owner's account. Which adjective like papa will be used for that? Capital account. When owner withdraws the money from the business, we will never, like you don't call your mother by her name. Same way, when owner withdraws the money from the business, you will never say owner's account. Okay, like you use adjective mummy. Same way, what adjective we will use when owner withdraws the money? Drawings. So capital is like papa, drawings is like mummy. Okay, as we don't call papa and mummy by their names at home, in the business also, we don't write owner's account by his name. When he brings anything in the business, we will use capital account. When he withdraws anything from the business, we will use drawings account as adjectives for the same. Raise your hand who did not understand this. We will practice few extra transactions. Then I will give you some more extra knowledge about capital and drawings. Okay. So write down in your notebook few extra transactions we will practice. So write down in your notebook, everyone. Extra practice transactions. I'm explaining you one transaction, two transactions, then I'll ask you the other one. So be attentive. Okay? Let us say they started business. They started business with cash rupees 5 lakhs. Now, effect 1, we ask to ourselves from business point of view, what comes in? Cash comes in. What comes in? Cash comes in. Affects cash account. First effect is over. Now for second effect, we ask the question, what goes out? Nothing goes out from the business. We ask the next question, which income is earned? No income is earned. We ask the next question, who is the giver? Owner is the giver. Owner Dev is the giver. Don't write the name. As I said, as you don't call father by your name, here we will not call Dev by his name. We will say owner is the giver, affects capital account. We will say owner is the giver, affects capital account. Did you all understand this? Any doubts in it? Next. Dev. Any doubts? Raise your hand. All are able to understand? Okay. Dev brought furniture from his house. He is bringing furniture of rupees. He brought, okay, not bought, he brought. Brought means he is bringing from house. Furniture of rupees 50,000 in the business. They brought furniture of rupees 50,000 in the business. Now, understand this. Again, if we ask ourselves a question, what comes in? In the business, furniture comes in. So you all will write, furniture comes in. Furniture comes in. Affects furniture account. And again, who is bringing it? Owner Dev. So we will say owner is the giver. But whenever owner is the giver, what will be the name of account? Like you use the adjective Papa. Here we will say capital account. Raise your hand who did not understand this, then I'll start asking you. Anyone who did not understand it, raise your hand. All are clear with that? So let's take up with further transactions. Okay. All of you, I am giving you 2 transactions. Try them on your own. I am giving you 2 transactions. Try them on your own. They've brought machinery of rupees 10,000 in the business. They've brought machinery of rupees 10,000 in the business. All of you try the 2 effects on your own. And next, they've brought car of rupees 2 lakhs in the business. All of you try the two effects of these two transactions on your own. Urja,
Yes, sir.
repeat. Effect 1.
Machinery comes in.
Machinery comes in.
Machinery account.
Affects machinery account.
Owner
Effect
is the
2.
giver.
Owner is the giver.
Affect.
Owner is the giver. Affects
Capital account.
capital account. Very good, Urja. Mute yourself. Riya Yadav, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Dave brought car of 2 lakh in the business. Tell me the effects.
Car comes in, affects car account, and owner is the giver, affects capital account.
Car comes in, affects car account, and owner is the giver, affects
Capital account.
capital account. Very good. So all of you should keep this in mind. Whenever owner brings anything in the business, whenever owner is the giver, we will not write Dev account or owner's account. Instead of Dev account or owner's account, what will we write? Capital account. Thumbs up. Did you all understand this transactions of capital? Okay. Now same way, let us take a few practice of drawings. 2 transactions I will explain you and 2 you will try on your own. Okay, 2 transactions I will explain you and 2 transactions you will try on your own. So write down 5th one. Dev has withdrawn. Dev has withdrawn cash rupees 5,000 from the business for his personal use. Dev has withdrawn cash rupees 5,000 from the business for his personal use. Now we already know that when owner withdraws anything from the business for personal use, it is called drawings. Let us go in the order for effects. What comes in the business? Nothing comes in the business. Which expense is incurred? No expense is incurred. Who is the receiver? Business is giving the money to the owner himself. So owner is the receiver. Now whenever owner is the receiver, then we will always say the name of account is drawings account. Whenever owner is the receiver, as I made you write in the beginning today, we will always say the name of account is drawings account. This is like mummy. And as mummy also we don't call by name at home. We use adjective mummy. When owner is the receiver, what adjective you will use in the business? Drawings. Now effect 2. What goes out from the business? Cash goes out. Owner is withdrawing cash. So from the business, cash goes out. So cash goes out affects cash account. Okay, cash goes out affects cash account. Raise your hand who did not understand this. All are clear with that? One more transaction I will explain you, then 2 transactions you will try on your own. So write down, Dev has withdrawn goods of rupees 7,000 from the business for his personal use. Okay, now effect 1. What comes in? Nothing comes in. Which expense? No expense. Who is the receiver? Owner. Dev is the receiver. So all of you write owner is the receiver. But when owner is the receiver, the name of the account will be drawings account. And same way, what goes out, goods goes out. Now all of you listen carefully, we are not selling the goods. Owner himself is withdrawing the goods. So name of account will be purchase account. This is one new point you have to understand. Whenever goods goes out from the business, other than sales, we are not selling the goods, or other than purchase returns or sales return, if goods are going out of the business, which goods are going out? Purchase goods are only going out. So name of account we will write purchase account. Okay, which goods go out from the business other than sales? If goods are going out of the business, then what is the name of account you will mention? Purchase account. You can write this as a note. Okay, mention this as a note. All of you mention this as a note. Whenever goods goes out from the business, whenever goods goes out from the business other than sales, the goods are going out, name of account will be purchases account. Whenever goods goes out other than sales, the name of account will be purchases account. Okay, raise your hand who is still writing it. Everyone has written? Riddhi. Lower your hands once written. Two transactions you all have to try on your own. Write down. They took back furniture of rupees 5,000 at home. From business, he is taking furniture of 5,000 at home. And eighth transaction. They took back machinery of rupees 6,000 at home. All of you try these two effects on your own. Come on. Try the two effects of these two transactions on your own. Yes, Dev took furniture, so owner is the receiver, affects drawings account, but the name of account will be drawings account. And second effect, Dev,
Furniture goes out, affects furniture account.
furniture now goes out from the business, so affects furniture account. Okay, furniture goes out, affects furniture account. Now, how many of you have written purchase account? Raise your hand. Any one of you who has written purchase account for this? Purchase word will be used only for goods, okay? Very good. No one has used it, right? Next. Khushi Tiwari, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Dev took back machinery of 6,000 at home.
Owner is the receiver.
Owner is the receiver.
Affects drawing account.
Affects drawings account.
Machinery goes out.
Machinery goes out.
Machinery account.
Affects machinery account. Very good. So, all of you are clear with this? Mute yourself. Okay, now one more new point I am explaining you. Listen carefully, everyone. Be attentive. Whenever any personal expense is incurred, but the money is paid from business. Whenever any personal expense is incurred, but the money is paid from business. Okay, all of you can give the heading personal expense, but money is paid from business. It may happen many times that your personal expenses you pay from business. I'll give you an example. I am the owner and partner in UWIL classes. So it may happen many times. Suppose I have to pay my child's school fees. Okay, my child is studying in DPS school, Delhi Public School. So their fees is 70,000 rupees. I have to pay that. I pay that money from my business account only. I directly give the check of UWIL bank account. Is it possible or not? I am the owner and partner in the business. Can I give the check of UWIL for my child's fees or not? I can do that. I am the owner of this business, right? So here, money I am paying from business bank account, but it is my personal expense. Is the school fees of my child an expense of the business? Yes or no? Is the school fees of my child an expense for the business? Yes or no? Yes, then not like this. No, then not like this. Yes or no? No. Aman, how come yes? Owner and business are separate. I told you in the beginning. Owner
Yes, sir.
and business are separate. At home, I am paying my house telephone bill, Tata Sky bill. I am paying so many expenses at home, milk expenses, newspaper expenses. They have no concern with my business. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Same way, my child's fees also has no concern with the business. But I am paying the money from business, so I have to record in the business books of accounts. So what will you remember? Be attentive. Whenever you pay any personal expense, you remember this triangle. Whenever we pay any personal expense, all of you remember this triangle. At one place we have business. Okay, at one place we have business. At one place we have owner. And the other place we have personal expense which is incurred. Like I gave you the example of school fees. So third place is that school. Example, school fees. So third place is school. Now whenever business gives money to the school, child fees, owner's expense, you assume that business is giving the money to the owner and owner is paying to the school. Even school does not know who is UWIL. If I pay my child's fees from UWIL account, school will be recording it in the name of my child only. So whenever business spends any personal expense, you will remember this triangle. That business is spending the personal expense means business is giving the money to the owner only, and owner is further spending that money for his personal use. We remember this triangle, that if business spends any money, then I will assume that business has given the money to the owner and owner goes and spends that money. Do you all understand this triangle? Thumbs up. Whenever there is a personal expense, you will remember that business gives the money to the owner and owner goes and spends that money further, though business may be directly paying it. So for personal expense, if business gives the money to the owner, you will always say, write down this, for personal expense, you will always write, owner is the receiver. Whenever there is a personal expense, you will always write, owner is the receiver and it affects drawings account. So whenever there is any personal expense, you will always write what effect? Owner is the receiver. Don't write expense. Don't write this effect. Which effect? Expense effect don't write. It is not a business expense. So don't write that. Which effect you will write? You will not write expense effect. You will write receiver effect. You will write owner is the receiver. Don't mention expense because it is not an expense for the business. So whenever there is a personal expense, you will be writing the effect owner is the receiver. Raise your hand who did not understand this. Few transactions I'll take up so that you understand it. So transaction number 9, write down. Raise your hand who is still writing this diagram. Raise your hand who is still writing this diagram. All have written it? Okay. So write down extra practice transaction 9. Write down. We are talking about the business of Dev. So they paid his child's school fees rupees 20,000 from business. Okay. Now, since this is a personal expense, we will assume that business is giving the money to Dev only. So we will write effect 1. For personal expense, we will write owner is the receiver. So you don't write school fees is an expense. Okay. You will write owner is the receiver. I repeat, don't write school fees is an expense. You will write owner is the receiver affects drawings account. You will write this. And further you will write, we are paying the fees, so cash goes out affects cash account. Raise your hand who did not understand this. Now, next one, be attentive. Paid house telephone bill. Paid house telephone bill rupees 5,000 from business. Paid house telephone bill rupees 5,000 from business. Raise your hand. First effect. Prapti.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Owner is the receiver affects drawings account.
House telephone bill is again a personal expense. So we will not write expense. We will write owner is the receiver affects drawings account. And second effect.
Cash goes out affects cash account.
Yeah, we are paying from the business, so cash goes out affects cash account. Did you all understand this? Everyone? So all of you are clear with this triangle. Whenever a personal expense is involved, all of you will remember this now. Okay. Now illustration 3 will be your homework in addition to the worksheet. See, illustration 3 I am discussing orally. Don't write anything. I am discussing it orally. Don't write anything. Raise your hand. Manoj commenced. Commenced means started. Don't write anything. You have to write on your own later on. You have to do this illustration as homework. Raise your hand. Manoj started business with introduction of capital 20,000. Daria? Yes, Daria.
Sir, we will write cash comes in, which affects cash account, and owner is the giver, so it affects capital account.
Very good. Raise your hand. Account is opened with State Bank of India by depositing 40,000. You mute yourself there, yeah. Dhruv Upadhyay.
Yes, sir. First effect.
Please go ahead. Yes, Dhruv.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
What comes in? Nothing comes in. Which
Nothing
expense?
comes
No
in.
expense.
Which
Who is the receiver?
bank is the receiver?
Yes, bank is the receiver. Affects
Cash account?
bank account. Bank
Oh,
is
sorry,
the
sir.
receiver,
Bank
affects
account.
account. And second effect, what goes out?
Cash goes out.
Affects cash account. Okay. Mute yourself. Bhumi. Unmute yourself, Bhumi.
Yes, sir.
Next one, tell me. Manoj means the owner. Has purchased goods worth rupees 3,000 from Bharti Ben.
Goods come in.
Goods comes in affects
Affect purchase account.
Purchase account. And name Bharti Ben is given, so it's a credit transaction.
Bharti is the giver. Affects Bharti Bank's account.
Yes, name is given means it's a credit transaction. So Bharti Ben is the giver, affects Bharti Ben account. Very good. Mute yourself. Gauri, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Manoj sold goods worth rupees 5,000 to Vipul.
Vipul is the receiver.
Yes, again name is given means it's a credit transaction. Vipul is the receiver, affects
Vipul's account.
Vipul's account. And second effect,
Goods goes out.
goods goes out, affects
Sales account.
Sales account. Very good. Mute yourself. Okay, next. Mehak Pandya, unmute yourself.
Cash comes in, affects cash account.
Goods sold worth rupees 2,000 for cash. So cash comes in, affects cash account.
And goods goes out, so it affects sales account.
Goods goes out, affects sales account. Very good. Next. Yashvi D. Patel, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Manoj purchased furniture worth rupees 1,500.
Furniture comes in, affects furniture accounts, and cash goes out, affects cash account.
Correct. Furniture comes in, affects furniture account, and cash goes out, affects cash account. Correct. Nichita, unmute yourself.
Commission is an expense.
Commission paid, so commission is an expense, affects commission account.
Cash goes out, cash account.
Cash goes out, affects cash account. Next. Dhruv Shah, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Vipul returned goods worth rupees 200.
Goods comes in.
Yeah, but here you'll say goods comes in, affects sales return account. Because the goods which were sold to Vipul are returned. So here it was sales account, means now you will say sales return account. Okay? All of you. And second effect?
Cash goes out.
No, Vipul is the giver. Name is given now.
Vipul is the giver.
Affects Vipul account. Okay? Next. Krishna Patel. Manoj returned goods worth rupees 150 to Bharti Ben.
Goods. Bharti Ben is receiver.
Yeah. Now again, this is opposite. Bharti Ben is the receiver, affects Bharti Ben account.
And bank is giver affect bank account.
No, goods goes out. We are returning.
Goods
So
goods goes out and purchase return account.
Purchase return account. Okay.
Yes.
If you're looking at the solution by mistake, you looked at the solution of 10. Try to answer without looking at the solution. Okay. Next. Prapti Patel, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, check of 2850 issued to Bharti Ben.
Bharti Ben is the receiver.
Yes, Bharti Ben is the receiver affects.
Bharti Ben's account.
Bharti Ben's account and check is issued to
Bank. Bank is the giver.
Bank will pay the money. So bank account. Tell me the last one also. Vipul gave a check of 4800. Vipul gave means he gave us. We are receiving the check.
Bank is the receiver.
Bank is the receiver affects.
Vipul is the giver. Bank account.
Bank is the receiver affects bank account. Vipul is the giver affects Vipul account.
Vipul's account.
Okay, correct. So all of you must be clear with the points covered in today's lecture. So illustration 3 also you have to do in the homework, in addition to the homework mentioned in the timetable, without fail. Okay. Yes. So we will wind up with today's lecture. Any exclusive doubts, then you can stay back. Others can leave. Bye everyone.